Hello, everyone. Um, Something else that I was thinking about is this owl that Grace McDonald supposedly drew. And this is a powerful image with associations to Bohemian Grove and the most powerful people in the world who get together every summer and celebrate to um, practice their rituals and um, join their spiritual, mental, psychic forces to control the world and everyone. So it is a bit ironic that this happens to be the picture that the smiling family chose to give to Obama. And now I read on some site where there's a move to get these little paintings done by this little girl printed up and sold to donate money. And if that happens, then we're going to have this owl plastered all over us. It will be all over the place, and it will become an icon in our society. And when you think about it, her name is below, and her name is Grace. And the family says Grace is like a lighthouse shining down on all of us. And I mean, in some ways you can see that as her name. Grace is what God gives us, right? Grace. But then we have this opposite polarity of the evil, the evil people and their grace in getting what they want. And so Anderson Cooper has a copy, Obama has a copy, and it could become an icon without us even knowing it, and hard to avoid. So these are the kind of things that we have to counter, because here in Hong Kong, sometimes they have advertisements. One time they had an advertisement for Madonna, and it was plastered in so many places, on the walls, on the floor. The music was going. I couldn't even take the train to go to work without being bombarded with Madonna sensations and frequencies and images and sounds that permeated my very being. And this is what can happen now in this day and age if you live in a city and live in culture. And Terence McKenna, he said, culture is not your friend. And this is really true, because culture is shaping us. And who decides culture? Culture could be any other way except if it hadn't been this way. So, I mean, we could be thinking anything different than what it is now. I mean, we could be living in huts instead of the kind of buildings that we lived in, but they developed this way, and so that's how we experience it. But actually, we have to separate ourselves from culture, from words, from images, from everything the way it is, and realize that it could have been, could be any other way, and we have to imagine that and step outside of it. And I think a good way is to focus on the permanent rather than these impermanent things, because all this is going to pass away. And in the Bible it says, be still and know that I am God. So I know the kingdom of heaven is within us. The answers are within us, and not these imposed things outside of us that are bombarding us. Okay, that said, I'm going to go take a vow of silence and go live in a cave somewhere. Okay, God bless everyone. Thanks for watching. Be well.